guess we're off to a rip-roaring start. Hello! Welcome, Raiders! I just realized I can fucking hear myself. There we go. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you, Akko, very much for the raid. Chirp, chirp, it's a bird raid. Bird raids are fucking awesome. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Barista. It is not just my name, it is also my title. So feel free, everybody, get comfy. Feel free to place your order, whatever you'd like. I will do my best to make it. I'd like to think I do a pretty good job of it. But yes, welcome, welcome. You're here just in time for what I think is gonna be the beginning of our final stream of Coffee Talk Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. I'm at least making this assumption based on how the last one went, where, like, the main part of the story only went for, like, 2 weeks. Oh no, Firefox, how dare you. Firefox, don't start acting up. Don't act up on me, please. I use that. Ah. Thank you, phone, for reminding me to mute you. Jesus, we're off to a fantastic freaking start tonight. But yes, I think Ghost, are you sure that all of those reviews are not just you? Ooh, that sounds really interesting. Out lawyer. I might have. There's no might. I'm gonna go look for that right now. Forget the stream. I'm busy looking for something. That. And I appreciate that, Nova. I really do. Afterlife attorney game like Phoenix Wright, but with historical figures and angels. Well, just by taking a quick peek at the Steam store page, I'm gonna add that to my wish list. That reminds me, I also have Aviary Attorney, so I should probably play that eventually. Out of this world, including some rave emotes, I think. But yes, thank you again for the raid, Akko. If you got a raid and run, do some post-stream taking care of yourself. You know, go get a snack, get a drink, go to bed, do whatever you gotta do. It's relatively late, I can acknowledge that. I said that as if I didn't just take a massive ass sip of coffee. But yeah, thanks for turning me on to that. I hope that it was enjoyable for you to play, Akko. I will have to look into that sometime. But yeah, like I said, if this is gonna go anything... Oh, it's very fun. That's very good to hear. I trust your opinion. Maybe I'll have to do, like, the demo of it sometime. Start branching out into other visual novel type things. Like, I know... Acho like that, or achoo like you want me to sneeze? Either way. Ah! I should have seen that one coming, honestly. Oh, well, I got a very nice view of the Seattle skyline that's on the title screen. Yeah, I will add that to my list of various visual novel games to play. But until then, let's start playing this one. Oh yes, thank you, Ghost. And if any of the audio needs to be adjusted one way or the other, please let me know. Who needs helicopter tours and stuff when I can just get thrown into the sky for 5 seconds? Yeah, I know y'all were saying that the starting soon, the music on that screen was kind of quiet, so I hope everything's pretty balanced. I mean, it looked pretty good from up there. Listen, you know where sunsets look really good but don't have a reason to? In like fucking store parking lots. Like you could be at some of the most scenic places on earth, looking at the sunset, and it's like, yeah, that's pretty good, but it's not like this one is, where it's like all this gradient of pinks and purples and reds and shit. That is true, Nova. That is part of your dragon powers. I'm not exaggerating when I say some of the best sunset pictures I've ever taken in my damn ass life were at my former job. Cause like where I used to work and like where I was at, I always had a perfect view, like right out the door. Overlooking a couple of other stores nearby, but behind it, oh my god. Fucking phenomenal. I mean, I can't really say what sunsets look like other places, but like... feel like I would be like Mary Poppins because she flies with her umbrella. I mean, I could do that, but I can also turn into a bat. So, I could just do that. Right? Always when I'm stuck working in the beer cafe in the grocery store I work at. Yeah, and it's like, especially when it's super fucking nice, you can't even get a second to look at it. And it's like, bro, trust me, it was fucking great. Maybe sometime I'll have to post some of the old pictures I have. Like on Blue Sky or something. Let's continue. Pick up where we left off. I'm usually busy, can't see the sunset or the sunrise. Well, I don't see the sunrise because I'm asleep. I do like jazz. That's why I have this fucking Kevin MacLeod playlist. Oh, that's even worse when they put the fog shit on the door so you can't see out of them. It's like, why? I don't get it. Tonight on the Evening Whispers newspapers, headlines. Fire director resigns in wake of shocking leaks. Oh, I wonder what the vegetables did to cause him to resign. Not those leaks. Okay, Ghost, you take care. We'll be here. They don't want me to have anything nice, that's why. Oh, no, Nova, I want you to have all the nice things. I will send you specifically some of my sunset pictures. I will probably have to scroll for like 8 years to find them, but they're there, I promise. Heir of American business royalty disowned over choice of wife. I mean, yeah. I could absolutely see that happening. Depending on a given definition of American business royalty. And killer algae, the new invasive species? Uh-oh. Seems like that's working even worse than they thought it would. They introduced the killer algae to fight off some invasive lionfish species, and now the killer algae are taking over. Maybe instead of being worried about fucking aliens or whatever, that fucking agent guy was, maybe he should have been working on the algae. Ooh, yes. Let's... Well, I'm actively in the process of sending you one, Nova, so... Yeah, you can send a clip, absolutely. You want to see what we are looking at? It's just one of my son. Oh, you clipped that. Oh, I love that. I will have to save it and put it on the YouTubes later. Let me see real quick. Probably could crop that down a little better, but eh. Don't mind me. Pay no attention. Or do pay attention. That's kind of the reason you're here. I know, right? Let's see if I can't get it. Well, it's taken over the entire screen. Hang on. Hang on, everybody. Technical difficulties. But yeah. This is it. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. That is not a CVS, but I give you props for trying. Alright, get that out of here. Get that sunset out of here, god damn it. But yeah, that's the kind of shit that I would see at my old job like all the fucking time. I don't get to see it as much now, but that's also because I just don't get to see it where I work now. Welcome back, RJ. I hope you've been doing okay in your little adventures. Okay, before we get started... Oh, it's just the same thank you thing we got last time. Your Fiction Plan free trial is over. Did you enjoy the content we provided for you? Do subscribe to our Fiction Plan for only $5 a month, or join our premium subscription plan for only $10 a month, with access to all of our content. With your subscription, you can help support high-quality, unbiased journalism, as well as giving young fiction writers an appreciative audience. That is totally fair. Me, I love fucking thunderstorms, inclement weather. There was one time when I was in high school, actually. We were on our way. We were going to where our practice was supposed to be, or like practice was canceled because of bad weather or something. So we were like gonna walk to the store, get some snacks, whatever. I'm pretty sure this was before any of us had I mean, you could probably just put that in the photos channel. I'm sure people would appreciate that. But we were walking to the store. So like I said, this was before any of us had our licenses or cars or anything. And we all turned to walk down the road. Oh my god, yes. Being able to sit and look at a sunset, awesome. Having to drive in it, fucking awful. Hate it. But we all turned to walk down the road. And it wasn't like immediately in front of us, just like the perspective of it. It looked like the lightning struck right, straight down the road ahead of us, like we were gonna be walking toward it. All the other girls I was walking with freaked the fuck out, and they bolted back to where our practice was. And me, I am not fast. So they're all fucking bolting top speed, and I'm just like, okay, I guess I'll catch up. I thought it was cool as shit. They were terrified. the thing, it wasn't even raining yet. It didn't start raining until, like, right after that. And even then, I don't care. It's just water. It's gonna dry anyway. Like, oh no, I got rained on. Ugh. Nah, who gives a shit? Let's see what everybody's up to on Tomo Chill today. See where everybody's profiles are at. Well, everybody except for Lucas, we've got full up. Everybody's posting on their stories. Aww. Bailey's posted a video that we can't actually watch, but I assume it's from their wedding, which happened yesterday in game. He's cute. Aw, look, Hyde took a picture of Gala, presumably probably after the wedding, considering how his tie's all loosened up. Can I just, He's gonna get so many notifications and it's just gonna be me like 5 times. Oh god, I'm winning so hard at Coffee Talk. I'm making all the right recipes and getting everybody's good endings, at least according to the achievements I'm getting. Back in elementary school, a lot of us stayed till 9 p.m. because it was raining so bad it was flooding. Something similar happened to me once. I've won a lifetime in coffee. That's how good I am. That's how much winning I'm doing at Coffee Talk right now. How you doing tonight, Ogon? It's good to see you. Good to have you. A lifetime in coffee, but apparently I can't breathe it still. Very eepy, but doing good. Well, if you're eepy, go get comfy. Go get some sleep. Or at least go chill out, relax. Boys making a fort, girls were screaming. Long story short, I was in the middle crying because I was bullied. Well, I'm sorry you had to go through that, Ghost. Closest thing that ever happened to us was, one of the roads between towns. I would be unstoppable if I had a lifetime supply of coffee. I would still be very stoppable. If anything, I would be more stoppable because I'd be too busy drinking coffee to actually do anything. Yes, please rest and take care of yourself, Ghost. And I hope you feel better. You know, I think the closest thing that ever happened was we were scared the bus was gonna, like, get washed away in the river because it was flooding really high. Like, it really wasn't that bad. Like, the bus really wasn't gonna get washed down the river or anything, but the water was really high, and we were, you know, elementary school kids. Yes, get those good eeps. We thank you for stopping by. Saying hello. Lua also posted a video. I assume it's the same one that Bailey's posted. Oh, look! Silver made his first social media story post! Ah! He looks so goofy. I do love Amanda being sort of in the picture. It's actually really cute. Dad! I accidentally put a Freya Pog in there, but, oh well. Aqua says,
I think by the end of it, I'm in this industry for the love of it, and to keep having fun is the mindset I will keep moving forward.
Yeah, good for her. Myrtle says, having someone you can connect with, especially when the same industry, is something that I'm glad for. I wonder who she's talking about. Thank you, video game lesbians, for giving me my life. Alright. Nothing in the drawer. Oh look, you can see the little Polaroid there on the thing of Bailey's and Lua. And it looks like Hyde left his camera too. And it looks like over here is also maybe a copy of Rachel's single. Aha, there we go. Yeah, not 100% sure what that or that is. I love it when the background evolves and things like that. Fucking sweet, Lois. Somehow this feels like deja vu. Hey. Welcome, Officer Georgie. What's God. What's cracking? Aside from the thunder outside, that is. Yep, deja vu. What? Nothing. Everything is fine. That just reminds me of the beginning of The Good Place. Welcome! Everything is fine. I have everything I need to avoid another blackout. That's good news. You know, this weather has kind of grown on me. I would hope so. Haven't you lived in Seattle your whole damn ass life? Shouldn't you be used to this? I don't know. I'm just a barista, not a meteorologist. Really? Yeah. Not something I'd like to have forever, of course. But the thunder no longer sounds so angry at me. Interesting. What does it sound like to you? No idea. Thank you, Nova, for counting that. I was really hoping I could work at least one in today. I'm glad we got it within the first, like, half hour. Just not scary anymore. Anyway, I want to order something. Perfect. What would you like? Make me whatever I ordered a couple of weeks ago. Bro, really? A couple of weeks ago? Yeah, like on Monday 2 weeks ago. Right, of course. You were promoting new types of tea, I think. One you gave me was pretty tart. Also, we probably just gave him hibiscus tea. I see. Well, yeah, make whatever you gave me that day. Well, if we were promoting the new tea and he said it tasted really tart, it was probably just straight up hibiscus tea. Because nobody said anything really about the flavor of the butterfly blue pea, not like that, tea. They more comment on the color than the flavor. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. Let's serve it and find out. Here you go. Freshly brewed cup of hibiscus for you. Thanks. So tart. Sheesh. Still, the taste takes me back to my grandpa's summers. This would be much better cold, though. Oh? Because it'll ease the tartness a bit. So, any plans to serve cold drinks in the near future, barista? I don't know, maybe. That's hard. Not sure. But if I ever do, I'll keep you posted. Oh, maybe they'll bring ice drinks into Coffee Talk Tokyo. Who knows? Roger that. How are you, officer? How's work? Work, huh? Well, it's only been a couple of days since I was here. But I admit, a lot has happened. Oh? Patience, pal. Pal? What are you, fucking Detective Gumshoe from fucking Ace Attorney? That's his line. Watch it, pal. Everybody freeze, it's the caps! No, wait, that's from, like, the anime dub. Don't mind me. We don't have all the players here to complete the story yet. The fuck does that mean? Fourth wall breaking motherfucker? Oh, that's what I was doing. Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm just double checking the fucking Steam page for Coffee Talk Tokyo. It still says it's supposed to come out later this year, but we'll see. I'd rather they take their time and do it justice. Oh? Is someone else coming? 2 more. Alright then. But what do you mean, complete the story? Well, like I said, there's been a lot going on. I can't recount the whole thing alone. Alright, old man, calm down. I see. But you know, Barista, for a while, this old man felt like he'd been living in a stagnant pool. When he thought he started out on a flowing stream. Didn't take long for him to find out it wasn't a stream or even a pool. It was more like a mud puddle that was constantly being filled up with dirt, year after year. And well, no matter how much he tried to keep it clean, the puddle would always dry out before any of his attempts bear fruit. Every single time. He'd end up stuck on the bottom with only occasional rainwater keeping his existence going. Right. However, after a bout of heavy rain, he discovered a small crack of hope. Hope? Get that dangin' rumpus shit out of here. We're not having that. Get that hope and despair shit out of here, god damn it. I say that like I don't own all of the games. And have a lot of merchandise of my favorite characters. Yep, nope. We're not mentioning that part. Nope. Oh. A thin line leading to another flowing water in the original direction he wanted. Know what I'm saying? I think so. Give us hopes and dreams instead. Oh, you want that Undertale shit? We can do that. I have that. Lucas is in the house, yo! Hey. What's up, what's up, what's up? And you, Pops, how goes it? All good. You're in high spirits, aren't you? I did get it. I keep seeing memes about Deltarune news and stuff, but I'm not actually finding anything other than memes, so I'm just like, okay, cool. Yeah, much to my never-ending chagrin, I had a former friend who was, like, mildly, and by mildly I mean very hyper-fixated on, Undertale and Deltarune and stuff. Thankfully, it was something I enjoyed separately, like, long before I knew them, so, like, they didn't ruin it for me. You know, I expect anything that I read on April 1st to just be lies and falsehoods and nothing real. Always! Anyway, Pops, what's shaking? I think I should be the one asking you that. What's with all the excess energy? You're right, and I probably should explain. But first, a word from our sponsors. Dear Barista, may I put in an order? You may. Haha, I'd like... Oh, 100%. Hasn't he done that before? Like, hasn't Toby Fox, like, made April Fool's jokes and stuff before? Like, he's the kind of guy I could see, just based on, you know, things he's done before. I could see him either very seriously dropping, like, the next couple of chapters, or, you know, saying he's going to, and then getting, like, putting in a link to a fucking Rickroll by Papyrus or some shit. But the people are gonna hyper-analyze and be all like, actually, the, release date for the next Deltarune chapters is actually going to be this date specifically. I know my dad works at Toby Fox. Because that's just the way it goes with anything involving Undertale, Deltarune. People, like, hyper-examine it. Like, they put... not even just a microscope. Like, what's bigger... like, what's more focused than a microscope? Like a picoscope or something? Like, every single pixel gets passed through that. Actually, all of the pixels of this specific character's model... the hex codes for all the colors actually spell out, Luigi is real 2601. As you can tell, my opinion of fandom, especially when it comes to Undertale and Deltarune, is, not very high opinion. Telescope, no. No, I'm thinking, like, you know how you look at something under a microscope, you, like, zoom in really far and see all the tiny little details? Something that goes even further than that. Telescopes are fucking cool, though. Space is fucking cool. I don't know if there's probably something that's stronger than a microscope, but I just don't know the name of it. I'm just a barista. I'm not a scientist. The only science I do is coffee science. I'd like... yeah, exactly. Like, some theories just be like, oh, why does this character look different now? It's like an alternate universe. I wonder what other connections are gonna come out. I don't know, like, sometimes when shit makes sense, it's fun to talk about. Like, oh, what's the next chapter gonna be about? The first two chapters had this kind of theming, and with the way this chapter ended, it's set up to look like this. I wonder how that's gonna play in. That shit's fine. But when you're sitting there like, actually, you can tell that W.D. Gaster is actually going to be in Deltarune because, I said so, my uncle works at Toby Fox. Shit like that. Anyway, I'd like a blue pea latte, not like that, with super cool latte art on top. I can do that. He wants super cool latte art on top? Well, you know what he's gonna get? Not fucking that. He's gonna get what I give him. Well, let's do my favorite, speckle it all out like stars and shit. Maybe do a couple little swirly bits. I'll etch it in. Oh, that's so cool. So cool. My computer can't handle the rendering. Oh, that's so cool. So cool. Anyway, thanks for coming to that. Frankly, I've done worse. I hope he likes it. I hope it's worthy of the gram. Let's serve it and find out. A cup of blue latte with a masterpiece on it for you, sir. Wow, okay. In-game barista's really fucking confident about this. A masterpiece, eh? I like your confidence. Oh, it's going on the gram. Anyway, cheers! Nice! Thanks, barista. So what's up, kid? What's up is my fucking YouTube playlist. Always decide, actually, I'm not going to play. I'm not going to play anymore. I'm spoiled because my dad works at Toby Fox. So I know all the secrets. All's well, Pops. I'm waiting for the lady to arrive. Oh, so Miss Riona's coming? Yay! Yep, she should be here soon. The last couple of days have been really intense for us. In fact, I didn't sleep at all until last night. It wasn't. That's what I'm saying. Like, usually if I forget to, make it loop, it just does that thing where it automatically pauses it, like, hey, are you still there? Hello? It's usually about this point in the playlist. But I was too busy yapping about lattes and my dad working at Toby Fox and Undertale theories. So I think it's all good. Oh? Why? Let's just say we've been busy cooking up stuff. Oh shit, let him cook. Let him cook, chat. Tisk tisk. What? What is it? I know you're a hustler, kid. Your schedule is probably not like everyone else's. But I hope you won't drag others into unhealthy habits unnecessarily. Damn! Calling his ass out. Although I know next to nothing about banshee biology. Doesn't she do late night deliveries? Oh? Sometimes she does deliveries until morning. Yeah, I mean, for all we know, she doesn't even need to sleep. Maybe she does that thing like D&D elves do, and she just needs to, like, meditate for, like, 4 hours, and she's good. Then never mind, kid. Forget I said it. Forget everything I said earlier. Ew! I was like, oh man, what stupid thing did I do this time? Oh no, my sweet baby boy. It's not stupid. You're not stupid. I want to give him head pat. I feel like I'm turning into someone who can do that. What, just meditate for a couple hours and then you'll be good to go. No, I didn't want to open that. This is why you don't accidentally click out of your things. Because then you almost accidentally open something else. Like me, whose hand works at iTunes, apparently, because that's what I open. Nah, I was just pulling your leg. Or sleep like 4 to 5 hours and be fine for the most part. Yeah, usually, it seems like 4 is my hard minimum. Like, anything less than that, I'm just like... fall asleep at my desk at work kind of shit. But that's not so much of a big deal for tonight, because I don't technically have to be at work until like 5:30 tomorrow night. So, woo! They were both adults. I was just playing around as the nosy and annoying old guy. Oh, at least he can admit it. Still, it's good that you guys are talking. Especially considering what happened the first time you two met. Yeah, no kidding. That's what I mean by me doing stupid things, too. I can if I had to run off 3, but that only happens when my meds act up and keep me up all night. That's very fair. That usually only happens to me, like, when I stream too late. Like, there have been times where I've been up until, like, 3 in the morning, and then I can't actually, like, wind myself down to sleep until, like, 4 in the morning. And my alarm goes at, like, 8 something. Does not happen often. But usually I get left alone, so it's not that big of a deal. Sometimes I don't slow down enough to see the forest for the trees, you know? Buddy, are you sure that's not some undiagnosed ADHD? Yeah, that's also why we're having a shorter stream week this week. I'm not going to be streaming on Thursday. Because I'm working my... So I've got my quote-unquote day job, where I work from like 10 to 3, or thereabouts. And then my evening job usually is like anywhere from like 4 to 6 p.m. And depending on the day of the week, it goes to like 8 to 10. So some nights it's 4 to 8, and then other nights it's like 4 to 10, or 5 to 10, or 6 to 10, something like that. Point is, it's late. It's a long day. I get tired. But I mean, money's money, so like, I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, so like the next few days it's like 4 to 8, 4 to 8, 5 to 10, things like that. Which again, it really isn't that bad. It's just like a couple of part-time jobs with like relatively short shifts. But it's being out of the house for like at least 12 hours a day on those days. And then coming back, and then like I'm not gonna say streaming's like super hard. Like it kind of is, you know, being quote unquote on and talking and all this kind of stuff. But like doing this, even when it's something I enjoy, on top of having work like a long 12-hour day out of the house, you know, work shift kind of thing, really fucking tiring, really fucking draining. So depending on how things look, it might just be Mondays through Wednesday, maybe throw in one on another off day if I have them. Who knows? Like if I just put up that I'm not going to be streaming and then I end up doing it, be like, surprise, cafe's open. That's fine. But I would rather do that than commit to a day and then have to back out of it, if that makes sense. I'm actually going to start adding an extra 30 minutes to one of my shifts on Wednesday. Talk to my manager about it. You reached your first weight loss. Congratulations, Nova! That's quite the accomplishment. I'm very happy for you. I'm very proud of you. Trust me, I know that shit is not fucking easy. Like, even though you got meds and stuff, like, people are like, oh, if you take medication or whatever, you're just taking the easy way out. No! That shit's hard, no matter what you do. Like, yeah, if you got meds or if you get a surgery or something, that's just a tool to help you do it. Ultimately, it's still on you to do all the work. To, like, get it down and keep it down. Like, if you just, you know, do the thing and then be like, oh, I don't actually have to change my lifestyle or anything, nothing's gonna fucking happen. But you gotta put in the work to make that happen. Source. Me! I had bariatric surgery. I've lost over 100 pounds. And it's been a few years, but I still notice myself backsliding into some bad habits that I've had. And it's like, hey, maybe I should not do that. I don't want to be like I was before. Yeah, no, I completely get that, Nova. Tell me that while I'm squat over the toilet, wishing I were in the hole, wishing for the earth to reclaim me. That's the easy way. Now, you know what the easy way to lose a lot of weight really fast is? Cut toxic people out of your life. Boom! You get rid of at least 100-something pounds. Real easy. Underlying health conditions make it very difficult to lose weight without it. PCOS, ankle problems. Oh no. Nova, let me ask, are you sure you're not partially me? Because I have similar things. I don't think I have PCOS, but I have an arthritic ankle that has hardware in it. 'Cause I broke it in 3 places in a car accident and needed 2 surgeries to fix it. And at least on my sperm donor side of the family, I don't know shit about my medical history. My mother's side of my medical history is more than enough for anything. Like my provider and I, whenever we go over the family history stuff, I'm like, well, nobody's told me anything new, so this all sounds accurate, after we've been sitting there for like a couple minutes going on about, oh, this person had, you know, these people in your family have had depression and anxiety, this one had bipolar, you know, that kind of shit. They do be wobbly when you stand for too long. I get that. Do you have, like, ankle braces or anything? Would that be something that would help you, or nah? I sort of have the opposite problem with my bad ankle, because not only does that ankle have the hardware, it also has arthritis. So, like, when I'm on my feet for too long, it just sort of locks up, for lack of a better term. Like, if I don't make the effort to, you know, roll it and pop it and keep it relatively loose, then otherwise it just like and then I just hobble around. Shit sucks. Sometimes after really hard days at my evening shift, like by the time I get home, I'm just like I gotta speak for my family. I mean, at least she understood that you didn't necessarily know. I mean, there probably would be some people who'd be like, just because you're adopted doesn't mean you have an excuse to not know your medical history. Blah, blah, blah. Braces, but they get worn down very quickly, and luckily I've reached a point where I don't need them as much. Okay, that makes sense. I do have a cane because my balance is shit. Oh, mood. Well, at least you know what works for you, and that's the important part. To be fair, I don't think anybody was supposed to understand that. I've already forgotten what I said. I'm just a barista. I'm not a fucking articulate public speaker guy. I just make the coffee. I just make the coffee. I have metal in leg. I have somebody else's bone in my bone. That's not even me just being goofy. I literally needed a bone graft. At first they thought they were gonna like take it from me, but you know, another part of my body, but they ended up using cadaver bone for it instead. So I have somebody else's bones in my bones! In addition to being fucking metal. They only needed that because after the first surgery, there was literally a chunk of my bone that it was in the right position, it just never healed right. And that was also, I was basically presented the option of, okay, we can do the surgery now and completely fuck up your study abroad, because you won't be able to walk, or you can, you know, wear your medical boot and like hobble around on what's basically a broken leg still, and then we can do it when you get back. So I took my medical boot, I took a pair of crutches, and I hobbled around all over the place. I had one of those knee scooter things, but the campus that I went to, that I studied abroad at, it was on a massive steep ass hill, And I'm pretty sure if I had tried to scoot up or down that, I simply would have died. Especially in the middle of fucking winter in Canada. Like, shit, dude. We got snowed out of class for almost an entire week before spring break. So, like, nah, fam. It does remind me of one time I was walking back to my dorm room from the dining hall and one of the RAs recognized me. He was like, yeah, let me walk with you. Let's chat for a bit. When we got back to the building, I distinctly remember thinking to myself, what a nice young man. When bro could have, he was probably the same age as me. God. Just an old lady at heart, I guess. Only surgery I've ever needed was to remove my gallbladder. And it sucks that you had to have surgery, but it's good that that's also the only one you had. Let's see, I had those two. I had the two bariatric procedures. And I also, it's not so much a procedure. I mean, I guess it was a procedure. But they had to go back in laparoscopically for a third time because I had some like hernias after my second operation, and they went back in to fix them. Frankly, I don't think they're entirely fixed because I still get those really bad pains sometimes, especially when I'm at my evening job and I'm like up on my feet a lot. Like, sometimes it hurts to the point where I just straight up think to myself, I feel like being stabbed would hurt less than this. But at the same time, I don't necessarily want to mention it again, because it's like, what are they gonna do? Just go back in it and try again? Like, I can't afford to be out of work for that long again. I mean, I was only out for like a week the first time. But it's not entire. It happens maybe only once a week. Sometimes, like, it'll be okay for a stretch where it won't hurt, like, for a couple of weeks. I don't know if it's just the way I sleep or if it's work-related or what. Point is, owie. I told him an old soul. Don't know how much of that is because I am an old soul or the autism making me more mature than those my age. For me, it's the trauma. It's definitely the trauma. You done relax? Well, you can stay relaxing, Ghost. I mean, I appreciate you being here, but you should rest and take care of yourself, especially since you've got a fever. In-game, you haven't missed much. I've just been sitting here yapping about my medical problems. You don't like resting? I don't either. Like, today is one of my days off from both of my jobs. And you know what I did? I fucking swept, vacuumed, mopped, cleaned the sink and the toilet, did the dishes. I was all over the fucking place today. Only after doing all of that did I sit down and watch a couple episodes of, Saribot, shut up, I'm talking. Oh, it's hydrate and stretch time, courtesy of Nova. Okay. Oh, thank you for that. But that's exactly what I'm saying, Nova. I did all that shit today. And it was only after I did all that shit that I felt relatively okay with sitting down and watching a couple episodes of the show I've been watching. Hydrate or dihydrate, yeah! You went to the doctor and it was alright? Well, good. Hopefully there was not any bad news. What show? Oh, I was watching, it's a show called, Blood of Zeus. It's on Netflix. It's animated by the same people who have done the Castlevania animated shows, Powerhouse Animations. Because A, I'm a slut for Greek mythology, and B, their animation style is just really good. I really enjoy it. I've been getting to enjoy it again because I've got Mr. Barista watching Castlevania with me. I think we're in the middle of season 4 right now of the original series. Then I'm finally gonna get to watch Nocturne. No bad news. Look good so far. It's a little stressed. Yeah, I mean, I'd recommend it. Like, obviously no show can really do all the facets of, like, Greek mythology justice just because there's so much of it. And so, like, many parts of it. And so many different interpretations of how things, like, went. Or, like, how events unfolded and things like that. So, no matter what you, like, what you compare it to, you're always gonna have some kind of fucking... It's gonna be different. Got clothes off the floor, swept the floor, swept the carpet, organized the desk, went grocery shopping, and fixed up the bed. I have at least heard of Epic the Musical. I have not listened to it yet. I mean, I guess I listened to it a little bit when we raided into Jay a couple of weeks ago, I think it was. Because she had the soundtrack on while she was drawing and doing art. But yeah, that just adds on to what I was saying. There's just so many different interpretations of Greek mythological events and characters and stuff. Barista the Musical, that's just me singing badly in the shower. You have a mission? Is it to get me to listen to Epic the Musical? Because I will do that. And you know what else I will do? Continue this dialogue. Yeah, I mean, it's probably, if I had to guess, it's probably on Spotify or something. So I can just find it there. At least that's my assumption. If it's not, I'll find it on YouTube or something. Ooh, coffee. I want a coffee. Yes, yes, coffee. Perfect voice opera. See, that's what Riona's up to. She's singing Barista the Musical. She's the star. It is? Okay, perfect. I will have to add that to my list. Well, I say list, add it to my Spotify library. It happens. As long as you're aware of it and take a step back from time to time. Yep. So you were staying up because of the new podcast you posted. Oh, yes! Have you watched it? What podcast? I'm surprised bro knows what a podcast is. The link is on my T-Chill, pups. That was a podcast? You've already seen it too? Oh man, I'm stoked. I thought it was like a ghost hunt or something. Why? Just because Riona was there? Don't be rude. How dark everything was, lighting-wise. The Barista Podcast, where we talk and drink coffee. That's basically all this stream is. That's all any of my streams are. I talk and drink coffee, and you guys show up for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not really questioning it, I'm just saying I don't know. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it, Ghost. I really... I don't know if he has the sound on, but bless you to Mr. Barista who sneezed in the other room. Barista of the Year 2025? Well, I think the US Barista competitions already happened, and I did not place. I did not even go. Now, if we're talking VTubing baristas, maybe I have a shot. So it was too dark, huh? I'll keep that in mind. I admit, what you call the ghost hunting segment was shot kind of spontaneously. No, I don't think he got yeeted. Not this time, anyway. But what do you think about the whole thing, Pops? You too, Barista, tell me. Oh, I saw the post, but I haven't had time to watch it yet. I'm sorry. Aw, well, don't be sorry. But go watch it when you have the time, alright? Will do. Well, since I thought it was a ghost hunt, I didn't, you know. I didn't watch it all the way to the end. Okay, that's fair. Understandable. Understandable. Have a good night. My daughter enjoyed watching the whole thing, though. Ah, that's so great to know. She told me Rachel was there, too. What gives? Rachel? Yeah, she was our first guest. Oh, so did you film the episode right after you three talked about it the other day? Exactly! That's why it was spontaneously done. But the whole thing is not all about ghost hunting, Pops. That was just the clickbait. The actual story is... I know, my daughter summarized it for me. You brought up the street. And the tree too, didn't you? Exactly. 'Cause it was part of our plan, right? I got a plan, Pops. We're going to the tree spot. Huh? There she is. Never see kids in this game? I mean, it makes sense. The setting is a cafe after midnight. So if there were kids here, I would be a little concerned. Be like, who is this sassy lost child? Closest we get is that cat that keeps showing up. Welcome, Miss Riona.
Hello.
Lady, finally, you're here. Good evening, miss.
Hi, everyone.
Was the traffic bad for you?
No, not at all. I had to deliver something before I came. That's why I'm a bit late. I apologize.
You're not late. I'm just early. Would you like anything to drink?
Yes, please. I'd like a cup of mild coffee, please. Sweetened with a lot of honey, if you would.
Mild coffee with a lot of honey? You got it. Honey coffee. Let's serve it. And find out why our phone's going off. Oh, we finally got Lucas's final, thing. Favorite things. He says, favorite things. Coffee. Not anymore. Sad face. Fried noodles. Any. Avenger Sevenfold. Bat County. So me Alpha 7. And my bed. Zzz. You thought of a nickname for Lucas? What is it? What I'm doing with my life. You know what I'm doing with my life. Breaking out of the mold one video at a time. You named Daddy Horns? I feel like Zoe would definitely agree with that nickname. That's what I used to order back in the day.
Really?
So what's really been happening with you two? This kid stayed up for days for something, apparently. Does that include you as well?
Yes, but those are just my regular working hours.
See? See? And? I thought we were done talking about that, Pops. What the heck? I'm not done playing the role of annoying and nosy old guy, that's all. Jeez. Oh, by the way, thank you for telling me about the pie shop, miss. What'd you think of, Ghost? Somehow I didn't know it existed.
Are you talking about Disco Pie?
Yep, that place closes up at midnight. Follows the schedule of the pub adjacent to it. Now my daughter can get pie even when I'm home late.
I see. That's good. I swear I'm not trying to point you to regulars in the direction of your rival, Barista.
Okay, fair enough. It's fine, it's fine. What rival? Maybe I should start selling food here. Did I miss something? I'm wondering too. Well, as you probably know, especially if you follow my T-Chill, we started a vlog/podcast thing. You good over there, Ghost? Right. My daughter watched the first episode yesterday.
Did she like it?
She loved it. I heard her laughing all the way.
I'm glad.
So, what is this vlog/podcast thing really? Yeah, please, clarify. I saw you had this walk-around session in the episode. I thought podcasts were supposed to be voice only. Accidentally turned on my phone light and pointed it at you by accident. Oh no, I do that all the time. Man, I play Dead by Daylight sometimes, so I say to myself, I forgot to bring Lightborn! Ah! Or I pretend to make the noise that Michael Myers does when you, like, stun him. Yeah, not very often and not very well. Mostly I play as Survivor. The only thing that ever got me, and will ever get me, to play Killer is, the surprise of nobody, the Castlevania chapter. Like a radio show, but you don't need to catch it live. Well, nowadays there are a lot of podcasts with videos. Voice is still the most important part, though, and we did have the Carpool podcast later in that episode. So usually there'll be two versions of the same episode. The voice-only one on audio streaming platforms, and the full video posted on video streaming platforms. 99.9% of the time I'm a survivor. The 0.1% I play a goofy Michael Myers. Yeah, I tend to be in the same boat, mostly just because I'm not good at it. Like, either side of it. But, like, especially when on those occasions, I do play Killer. Like, I'm not good by any stretch of the imagination. I'm really not. So that's why I try to go and be a goofy guy. I'm trying to be a goofy little guy. Like, oh, look at me, I'm Dracula. Ah, I see. Sounds difficult to create both at the same time. Rainbow hop on the boat, I can all travel. Fair. Not going to kill her, I'm good. Good at Survivor. If I don't get caught the second I get caught through my ass is grass because I cannot lose Killer for shit. And it doesn't help I mainly play on Switch. That's me with Overwatch, honestly. I haven't played it in a fucking long time, but I only play it on Switch. Mostly because I play it in handheld mode and I use the gyro control. Oh, my ass is grass every time. I am so cooked, chat. I can't remember the last time I actually played Overwatch. Well, the only reason I ever got into it was because a former friend of mine really into it. I was like, you know what, I can give it a shot and we can play together. I won't tell them that I got it and I'm playing it yet. You know, not until I'm not gonna, you know, die as soon as I step out of spawn. And like, I'm not great, but I'm not complete dog shit. Tried playing Overwatch, emphasis on pride. Fair. Tried Overwatch, nope, not for me. Played Marvel Rivals, played it, not for me. I have Marvel Rivals downloaded. I just have not actually tried it. At this point, I'm not sure if I ever actually will. Just because it's like, if I want to play an online game that's just full of toxic people, I have multiple I already play. I don't need somebody, you know, all dressed up as fucking, you know, playing as like fucking Squirrel Girl or Jeff the Land Shark calling me a slur because I don't know how to play the game. I'm not saying that's what happens. It probably does, though. Can't play Marvel Rivals because it's not on Switch. My laptop can't handle it. It's not on PS4. Boo! Makes me sad because I want to play as the Scarlet Witch. I don't even know who all of the playable characters are. I barely know any of them. That's also... I don't necessarily want to be like, oh, I'm gonna play as this person because I know who they are. That's how you get like 50 fucking Spider-Men. First 5 minutes on Marvel Rivals. Pretty good! The next minute's not like this. Well, hopefully they can, like, port it to Switch or something. I'm kind of surprised it's not on there. Maybe it's something to do with licensing or some stupid shit. It must require a lot of planning, doesn't it? It does! If you're not the Lucas, that is. Oh, probably waiting for the Switch 2 to drop. Yeah. It sucks, but it makes sense. Isn't there like a Nintendo Direct in a couple of weeks or something like that about the Switch 2? Everything's overpriced these days, Ghost. Absolutely fucking everything is. 10th of April. Okay. The only reason I even know that's a thing that's happening is because some of the, you know, groups of people I follow on Twitter are already making jokes of, this is how we're gonna get Ace Attorney 7 announced. And it's like, no! The fuck, we're not! If we ever get Ace Attorney 7, it's gonna be exactly like the Ace Attorney Investigations localization. Where it's gonna be, yeah, we're getting it, but it's not gonna be the way people want it to be. Like, no, people are not gonna be happy. People are never happy. They could give us fucking Ace Attorney 7, you know, Athena Sykes, Ace Attorney, blah, blah, blah. And everybody will be like, actually, where's Phoenix Wright? My dad works at Capcom, where is he? He said he would be here. Or they're gonna just find some other way to bullshit and give Phoenix more of a fucking plot story when he doesn't need to be the main character. They say the second, you know, the second trilogy, games 4, 5, and 6 were supposed to be the Apollo Justice trilogy. You know whose name is not in the 5th or 6th games? Fucking Apollo Justice. He's just a little guy. He deserves so much better than all the convoluted backstories they give him. And oh, look. Got my water right here. Ballistic. Like, even if they did it the way a lot of people say they want it, like, perfectly done, it's not gonna work. Anyway. Whirling Seasons demo dropped when dropped for the new Switch direct Switch 2 direct scheduled for the 10th, same as Legends EA. Looking forward to it. Somebody are hating on the fact that Chip is start. Yeah, you know, I've seen that. And I don't get it. I saw somebody do, like, somebody made a whole video on about how a lot of the hate for certain starters and stuff is also, like, sort of rooted in misogynistic stuff, because everybody sees a lot of people see Chikorita and they're like, oh, it's the girl starter, she's got a little choker and everything, you know, because that's what her design looks like, and they fucking hate it. Like, and it's not just Chikorita, like, fucking Pop Leo, especially with its, you know, later evolutions, fucking, was it Fennekin? And its later evolutions, they got that shit. A lot of scalpers buy the stock, a lot of bait as well. Well, scalpers are already a rampant problem in the Pokemon community. Especially in the fucking trading card aspect of it. Like, me and Mr. Barista, before we go to bed at night, we just sit there and like, we scroll through TikTok, and lately we've definitely seen an uptick on, like, people doing, you know, finding ways to stop scalpers from being pieces of shit. And it's, like, good for them for figuring out how to do that, but it sucks that they have to fucking do that in the first place. Chikorita isn't, like, my favorite Pokemon, but she's cute. She's someone's favorite, and her existing doesn't bother me. Exactly! That's exactly what it is. Like, this type of tweet goes around on Twitter pretty regularly, but it's like, every Pokemon is somebody's favorite Pokemon. And, like, sometimes I just click on it and scroll through, and, like, even a lot of these newer ones that I don't even know what the fuck they are, somebody's like, yeah, that's my boy, that's my favorite little guy. It's like, okay, cool. You go like that little rock bug thing. Cool. Good for you. Like, every Pokemon is somebody's favorite Pokemon. Is there a raccoon-based Pokemon? The closest thing I'm coming up with is, like, Zigzagoon. All the Chikorita lovers, she gets some love either in regional form or in Mega. Poor girl needs it. She needs the confidence. She needs the hype. I mean, yeah. I mean, she can do bad all by herself. She got that choker and everything. She looks great. I mean, it would make sense if they did get a regional variant. Because, like, when they did, Cyndaquil in Legends Arceus, didn't that get its own regional variant? I don't know. I haven't played it. I'm vaguely pulling my knowledge from Pokemon Go. But the point is, in my opinion, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Some people are just mad for the sake of being fucking mad. That's a whole lot of their fucking problem. Or Mega, seeing as we're going back to Kalos where Megas were introduced. This is true. Wonder if, when she becomes Meganium, when her flower will just become like a fucking home. Okay. That would make sense. But like, even just in general, when it comes to games, whether or not I actually like the games, it will be what it will be. We will see what happens when we get there. What's your question, Ghost? The starters don't get megas, then I want the OG Gen 6 starters to get megas. They should have gotten them. I mean, shit, one of them kinda did in the form of Battle Bond, Ash Greninja. They should have had that for the other two as well. You have very strong opinions on this, Nova. I love that for you. I really do. Love Greninja, love Ash Greninja, but they definitely should have had something for the other two as well. I am with you on that. Like, yeah, just because fucking Ash in the anime or whatever has his own, you know, unique fucking shit doesn't mean that the other starters shouldn't have gotten something. And answer your answer your question, Ghost. Immediate answer right off the top of my head, Bulbasaur. He's number one for a reason. This is a hill I will die on. Because he's my favorite. You can't make me change my favorite. I am also a fan of Gengar. I just think he's a funny little guy. And I don't know if y'all saw it, but a little while back I did post what I thought my Pokemon team would look like. You know, based on the, you know, whole Café type deal. You know, just based on the whole like the whole Café kind of theme. And had her breaks in, and that would have been an opportunity to introduce Battle Bond Delphon. Yeah, absolutely. Minus based on what my VTuber would use. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was the one I did. Because, I don't know why, but for some reason when I thought of Pokemon at the Café, the first thing that came to mind was fucking Ambipom. Because it's purple, and it's got hands, so it can help out. Run around and do little errands and shit. Bring people they drinks. Stuff like that. Then shortly after that, I found out they had Apom plushies at, like, my local GameStop. So I stopped and got one, so now I've just got a cute little guy. But yeah, for other ones that I thought would fit the whole Café theme, I've got Polteageist, Alcremie, specifically like the rainbow one with the purple ribbon. Dachshund, the evolved form of Fido. It's a little bread dog. How can I not? Vespiquen. She's a bee and she does honey and stuff. And then Miltank for milk. Then I also did a set based on what I thought the you know, I did a whole thing based on what I thought my you know, transformations, because I'm half vampire and I can transform into shit. It's mostly bats and then a couple of wolves. Yeah, I thought they were cute. But now I'm just imagining Gengar in a little maid apron, and it's very cute. Yeah, and then I did a whole bats and wolves kind of one. Rainbow swirl with ribbon sweet Alcremie. That's what it is. Because it's like pink at the top, yellow in the middle, and blue at the bottom. So it's like tan color. Which is like me, because I'm pan-romantic. So, haha, checkmate. Pokemon Cafe is a game. Fucking what? I think I actually have heard of that, I just never looked into it. And then I've got my bat team, which is Crobat, Glysaur, Swoobat, Noivern. And then for my wolf transformations, I did Hisuian, Arcanine, and Midnight Form Lycanroc. I thought about doing Lunala for another bat one, but I didn't want to, so I didn't. Yeah, now I'm gonna have to look up Pokemon Cafe. Until then, let's get back to this cafe and listen to Lucas say, "Thanks to my editing and interviewing skills with a Z, you can enjoy the action session in the voice-only version all the same." I see. It wouldn't be possible to make the episode as compelling, though, without Lady Riona giving us good information to make the episode work. Somehow, her voice really resonates well in the mic. Oh, look at her, she's so blushy and cute. So it was a joy to edit it into the narration, haha. Also, Rachel was probably the best first guest we could have gotten. We even got a sneak preview of her new singles. Our first episode got tons of views because of that. Really? That's great. But I wonder if that was cleared by her manager. Hey, Dad, I'm gonna do a podcast with my friend Lucas. And also his friend Riona. She's really cool and really chill. If I had to choose an Alcremie form, I think I would choose the shiny version with the star toppings. I could definitely see that for you. Like, I'm in love with you. I didn't even know Alcremie had different forms until I just Googled it. And I was like, fucking what? So I pulled up like a Reddit chart that had all of them on there. And I was like, oh. So yeah, once I looked at the chart and I was like, oh, there's one with purple ribbons. Let's see what color it goes. It's pan colors. How could I not? Also, obviously the purple's my favorite color and the ribbons work really well. It also gives that slight nod towards Ace Spectrum and stuff. Probably not. But she knows what she's doing, I'm sure. I can see why you two stayed up for days now. Sounds great, y'all. So, Mia.
Yes?
Are you enjoying your new role as a show co-host?
Well, it's interesting so far. And I'm learning a lot of new skills. So I am eager to keep working on it. All the while I keep looking for auditions. And honing my craft.
That's all I needed to know. So, what else is in the episode? Go watch it! Just kidding, it's okay. You can watch it whenever. I will, later, after work. So, Mr. Lucas, you said this is part of your plan. And Officer, you said you need all players to be here to form a complete story. What's with all that? Pups, if you please. Alright, I'll start. Barista, you remember what we talked about a couple days ago? Bro, we talked about a fucking lot. You're gonna have to refresh me. Which part? I asked you and Gala which you preferred, wild rumors or bad press. Though, you didn't answer. I didn't have to. Ah, yes, I remember now. You're gonna have to elaborate, good sir. Yeah, exactly, Nova. You said something about combining them, I think. Yep, and that's where I and Lady Riona came in. Oh? Pops was telling me about his meetup with the grieving vandals. So I know the whole story, and I get what they were going for. It's not what they want it's not that they want their friend to be remembered in a bad way. Yeah, they just want them to be remembered, period. So, from talking with Pops, I had an idea. An idea to turn their actions into a neighborhood legend. Urban legend. With their and the victim's family's permission, of course. The victim's family? Hello, welcome in. I'm doing quite well. We're vaguely getting through what I think will be the last stream of Coffee Talk episode 2. Well, at the very least, with good endings happening. And thank you. It was made with mostly pre-made assets on Vimian. I just did some color editing myself. It was a pain in the butt, but I'm quite happy with how it turned out. You get the brief look at the back barista. I had a feeling it was you muted. It was the same sort of way of typing, the same cadence. Well, I don't know why my sound alert did not go off. I did not want to reopen Discord. Get out of here. But I do thank you for the follow.
When the officer asked me if I knew them, I was able to track them down.
Did? That's great. How?
We operate on a similar wavelength, which is the easiest way to explain it. It took a while, but I managed to reach them.
I see. That makes sense. There we go. Yeah, don't know why that didn't work before, but there it is. Maybe I need to turn it off and turn it back on. So you're trying to turn their act of vandalism into urban legend. Okay, well thank you for the heads up on that. Exactly right.
Urban legend usually starts with hearsay, created from half-truths, half-exaggeration, from each speaker to the next listener.
Like a game of tag.
Sometimes they can even be all lies, but most of them often serve as a cautionary tale.
Yep. But the best thing about this one is it's all real.
Going to sleep, I would say.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do, feel free to do that. You go get some sleep and you have a good night, okay? Best thing about this one is it's all real. It really didn't take much for me to tweak it into a whole new story. Why did it need tweaking? Good night, Ghost. To make it less clear, of course. Because you want everyone to get curious. Yeah, fair. Makes sense to me. If you explain everything all at once, there's no mystery for others to dig into. Did not want to do that, actually. Once they're hooked on the premise, folks will try finding things out on their own. And in this case, because the tree already has an actual long history, those who dig for more information will surely fall down the rabbit hole. Other content creators who are into this stuff will lap it up. And they tend to be big. Then the rest is history. Their friend's memory will have a life of its own. I see what you mean. Did you have the story in yesterday's episode? Part of it. We're planning to discuss it further in a couple episodes. Because you need to give the impression time to propagate, you know? Honestly, it was probably good enough. Because my daughter couldn't stop asking me more about it. She knows the story was based on my case. And she's been telling her friends at school about the video. Without letting them know it was my case, of course.
That would be bad.
Sounds very promising, though. You're telling me? That's great! Send our thanks to your daughter, Pops. What? This is all very different, but a somewhat exciting experience. How do you know this will all work out as intended? We don't. It's not that easy to influence that many heads, you know? Huh? But you were so confident. Oh, did my face get stuck again? My face got stuck again. Damn it! Ugh.
Because we'll never know the outcome of anything unless we try.
That's true. Well, congrats on taking a step into a new direction, kiddos. He's such a dad. I mean, he is a dad. That's kind of the point. Wait for it. Wait for it. Barista jump scare. Wahahaha. I'm sure there's a way to fix my face without having to fucking do this every time, but whatever, man. Who knows, maybe someday I'll join in on that. You want to become an influencer too, Pops? Ha! Could you imagine? Nah, I meant taking a step into a new direction. How about Georgia Williams, private investigator? Excuse me, this is not my fucking playlist. I hate YouTube. Like, it's really fucking dumb. Wow, really? For real? Nah, I'm kidding. Or am I? Ooh, suspense. Oh well. Who really knows at this point? YouTube has one job and they always manage to fuck it up.
I mean, I think it fits you well.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, miss.
I might have to leave soon.
Huh? Why?
I haven't eaten anything substantial since this morning. It was a really busy day.
Oh, word? Let's go then.
Ah, you can stay. I'll just go for a quick bite and come back.
Nah, let's just go. We're partners, right? Besides, we still have a lot of things to discuss.
You're right. Okay, if you're fine with it.
But Before we go, I want to give a final test to Barista.
What?
A test? Yeah! To be honest, I'm very impressed with your coffee shop. It's one of the best I've ever been in. And I see your regulars are loyal as well. So I want to send you a luxurious Lucas approved 5-star plaque. Oh my. So that's real, huh? What's that? Nothing. Does it mean this coffee shop will be part of the hottest gang now? Only if you pass this one test. Make me a custom order based precisely on my preferences. Could you tell me a bit more? After all, the relationship between a shop and its patrons is based on deep familiarity. So I just want you to make a drink based on what you know about me. I can't really drink coffee anymore, but I still need the caffeine. Right. I like really sweet. I like really sweet things. And sometimes I forget to eat, so I'll need something rich to soften up the drink. What special drink would satisfy all that? Okay. Ah, shit. So I think as far as giving him the caffeine, I think... Well, they keep calling it green tea, but it's actually like matcha. He likes really sweet things, so probably honey. And then milk probably has, you know, something of good substance. Because milk is a good source of, like, protein and stuff. Let's try something like this. Let's see how this goes. Five stars. Actually, I'm counting 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I agree, Nova. I'd be surprised if this wasn't it. Serve it! Here you go, sir. Whoa! That looks nice, kid. Let's see what the brew cat has to say about it. 5 stars. Specially ordered green tea drink, customized to match a certain reviewer's needs and taste. Good job, you've done it. Oh, hell yeah. What do you call this? Since it's made for your approval, 5 stars. How's that sound? With the quotation marks and everything? Perfection. Truly a service worthy of Lucas's 5 stars. Cheers. Wow, that's hot! Jeez! You didn't have to drink it all at once?
I think it's time for us to go. I mean, for me.
Roger that. Let's get going then. See you later, Pops. Good luck with everything. You too, you two. Bye, Barista.
See you again soon.
Goodbye. I mean, I guess he really liked it if he downed it all in one fucking go. Jeez. So, just you and me now. Oh, absolutely. I love their friendship so much. I will be very sad if I have to play through this at some point and, like, give, you know, bad endings. I will be very upset. Nothing wrong with that. I have to go soon, though. Duty calls. Sure. Yo! Let's fucking go! It's our favorite regular from the first one who we have not seen this entire time. It's Freya! Which means I better, I guess I better switch my voice back because I used my normal voice for her, but now I used it for myself. So, shit. Yes, the original green hair and pronouns. Hello, Barista! How are you? Freya! Hey, Miss Green Hair. Hey, officer. Long time no see. I heard you've been going around the world, huh? Around the world is a bit much. But I've been somewhere. I'm glad to see you here, Freya. Well, as much as I'd like to stay and chat, duty calls. Aw, that sucks. I missed you. Well, see you later then. See you later then, Georgie. Yeah. Don't forget to tell Barista the truth, okay? Huh? Later, Barista. Oh, that must be what that black thing is. That's probably Lucas's 5 stars thing. I will. Let me move over there. So, my buddy, my pal, my good friend, Barista. What's up? Why didn't you tell me you were coming? Before you start blaming me, it was a last-minute thing. Even I didn't know I'd be back so soon. So, what makes you return sooner than expected? Well, maybe I'll tell you after a drink. Hey, do you remember my very first order ever? Well, yeah. Espresso. Yep, you have a good memory. First time I was here, it was raining as hard as it is now. I thought nothing was open anymore until I saw your shop. Your espresso was one of the best coffees I've ever had. Thank you. 1 espresso for me, please. Espresso for our favorite regular customer who we haven't seen in fucking forever. Freya, I missed you. Serve it! Here you go, Freya. Cup, triple shot espresso for you. Great! Again, this deep aroma and such stellar flavors. Thanks. So, hang on, my phone's going off. Oh! Riona posted on her story. It's a very nice picture. This is probably where they went to go get food. I'm also pretty sure this is the most likes I've ever seen her get on a story. I feel like, man, I wish everybody could have met Freya. Like, everybody who hasn't met her anyway. There's so much potential for good stories, fanfic. I'm sad. So, mind telling me why Officer Georgie said what he said? Which part? Something about telling me the truth? Ah, well, about that. Okay. I'm leaving for a writer's residence soon. And it's really, really far away. What? I know. It was impulsive, it was something I did on a whim. I know. Me and my old buddy sent the application form, like, last month, not really expecting anything. But we got accepted, and somehow it's for this year's rotation. Which means I need to pack and get ready really soon. Well, she seems to work best under pressure. It's not a scam, is it? Of course not! How long is it going to be? I don't know. Probably a few months. But I might try to keep traveling after that. Okay. Barista? Are you sad? Nope. Don't be sad while I'm gone, okay? Me, actively with tears in my eyes. I'm not sad at all! What are you talking about? I said I'm not sad. Aww. Anyway, tell me what's been happening all this time I've been gone. Well, I think the first thing you'll want to hear is, well, shit, there's a lot of things she'll want to hear first. Exactly, Nova. Of course we're sad. Should be a lot of juicy stories waiting for me, right? Oh, you have no idea. Spill it, everything! Alright. So it started around 2 weeks ago. Neil is silver now, and their sibling Amanda came. Oh! Aqua's working on her game while Myrtle helps from time to time. Oh, she's all blushy. They're a good team. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Silver and Amanda's trip took them quite a bit further than they expected. And Pearl appears in a number of their selfies from London, Sydney, and the Mongolian steppe. Hyde's reputation as a dreamy, sensitive wedding photographer spread all around of Seattle. Ah! And Gala is fond of qualifying him in those exact terms to Hyde's obvious displeasure and secret joy. Lua and Bailey's bought a little house with large windows, a small garden, and an extra bedroom. Bailey's has been using it as a workspace, but it stands ready to fulfill a whole other function when the time is right. The Nekochel x Arami collaboration was a success as a new single was released on time. Even though the reviews are mixed, her true fans love it, and that's all that matters, she said. Riona! In spite of its impromptu nature, the first vlogcast was a success, especially with Rachel's appearance boosting the views. Lucas's team joined the production a few episodes later, and they're thinking about eventually covering their home states and communities. Word of mouth spread the story of the accident, resulting in a combination of history and urban legend. A petition was then created to memorialize the site, which was successfully included in the area renewal process. Ah! Excuse me while I go fucking cry. That was so nice. I really like how we got to see, like, everybody, you know, get a brief shot of everybody at the end, like, how they're all doing so much better now. Or at least, you know, really good. What the end credits scene will be this time? That is a very good question. Until then, we sit here and we admire the credits and all of everybody's hard work. I mean, if it's anything like the first one, there's probably gonna be some, you know, after the main story stuff, like I can go back and do some stuff. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be the same as last time when, like, you know, oh, we got hints that the barista is actually an alien. Ooh. Because they were pretty straightforward about it this time. Like, they just straight up said it a few times in the text, because they were saying, oh, the barista is a hive mind kind of stuff, which, yeah, makes sense if we're Silver's fucking kid. And you! Loading. Let's see. Hello? Sarybot, shut the fuck up. There's a fucking ghost in here. If it was the cat, we would see them. Like, they'd pop up and be all heterochromic and meow. Shit. Unless what, Nova? Are we hallucinating? Is this what's happening? We're so into barista-ing that now we're just imagining customers. We can't imagine what they look like just yet, but we're imagining that They're there. Oh, you're just being funny? Okay. The cat! No, it can't be the cat. Unless... Shit, I don't know. And I can't even pull up my phone or nothing. Hot chocolate with honey and cinnamon. I don't know. You know what? Sure, why not? Fuck it, we ball. Dear ghost, be appeased by hot chocolate? Serve it? I hope you enjoyed this small offering of ours. Don't worry, it's on the house. We'll be open all night, so feel free to stay a while. As long as you'd like. Until you feel you're ready to leave. You have now seen the big picture, however some finer points remain to be seen. God damn it. The fuck does that mean? Also, I got an achievement. It says, one way to find out. Play the story mode to conclusion once. Ugh. Okay, I'm here. I pretended to do a little pass out. Man, huh? Okay, real meta behavior was just the cats and we couldn't see it. Decided to be quiet, or that was supposed to be us, the player. Well, if that's the case, I actually did kind of like what we served us. I wonder if there is a thing where you have to, like, give everybody, like, stuff they didn't order. You know, you do, like, a bad playthrough. Makes me want to get honey and cinnamon and make some of the drinks from the game, because I still have, like, $200 left on my food stamp card. Hell yeah, you do that. That sounds awesome. I really need to sit and think on this for a hot minute. Because, like, what the fuck was that? It was something alright, Nova. Like, I deadass don't know how to respond to this. Like, I feel like... You know, what days to go back and figure it out? Yeah, you're right. Like, we didn't even say anything that was like we did in the last one. I mean, the achievement says, play the story mode to conclusion once. How many times do you think we have to do that? Like, we don't even have half of the achievements. Like, we only have 23 out of 53 of the achievements. Let me scroll down, scroll through and see. unlock. Yes, I'm absolutely looking at the achievements for, like, some kind of hint, because what the fuck? Forget to give people the items. Unlock all the special drinks. There are literally 3 other achievements for giving Rachel drinks when she needs it. Yeah, there are 10 achievements that are hidden. I mean, there's some that are just, you know, serve X amount of drinks in the challenge mode, unlock all the special drinks, things like that. Let's see, there's 1, 2. Like I said, there's 3 different drinks or 3 different achievements associated with giving Rachel drinks, or, you know, giving her the wrong drinks. You know, listening to all the songs, an hour in latte art, unlocking all the artwork in the gallery, you know, unlocking all the achievements. And like you were saying, I mean, like you were saying, Nova, there was the cat that showed up. Like, I'm pretty sure there's probably, just taking a glance at these fucking achievements, there's probably like bad ending and, you know, good ending. At least that's the vibe I'm getting just from looking at the achievements. Like, I could be completely wrong. Who knows? So, I guess the question is whether or not... Yeah, a lot of thinking. I guess the next question is whether or not we want to, like, do something like this on stream where we play through and get the bad endings. You know, just to get the achievements, just to see what's up. Like, I don't know if that's necessarily something, like, y'all would be into. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing it if that was something that, like, you guys wanted to see. Because, frankly, if I wanted to just, you know, get a bunch of bad endings, I'll just, you know, give everybody the wrong drink. I won't give anybody any of the items. You just like hanging out? I like hanging out, too. Maybe that's something we could reserve for, I don't know, let's say a night where I don't necessarily plan on doing something, but, you know, it gives me something to do. I mean, we could at least give it a, you know... I feel like I would want to go for bad endings first. So that way, if I do, like, a good ending kind of thing, then have it as a back pocket item. Yeah. Like, I kind of want to see just how bad it'll be. Just, you know, let's just serve everybody the wrong drink. Let's see how, you know, different the dialogue is and stuff. I imagine they'll be like, what the fuck, barista? Are you fucking high? No. We can do the fast forwarding thing. And maybe part of it is like if we don't like interact with people's posts and stuff. Oh, we still have all of the, you know, everybody's friendship stuff. Yeah, exactly, Nova. We are messing around with the timeline. But that's one of our powers. Is we can mess with the timeline. We're a time traveler. We can do that. So I wonder if part of it is also like if we don't interact with people's posts and stuff. Like if we don't show that we want to be connected with them like that. You know, something like that. And it makes it a lot easier because we can just fast forward through the dialogue that we've already had. Oh, it seems I have to press and hold. Guess I don't have to sit here and read it all. It'll be like last time when we played through certain days and we fast forwarded, got a new little bit of dialogue, and then have one of your new teas. Keep it simple, it's up to you. So instead of giving him tea, you just give him his usual coffee. Better give Freya stuff to Officer Georgie now before I forget. So since this is the tutorial for that, we kind of have to do that. Oh. Postcard? She bragging at me or something? Oh. Huh. What is it? Here she left me a message. What does it say? Nothing for you to worry about. Well, maybe this was her telling him that, she got the fellowship thing. Okay. Anyway, thanks for this. Give her my regards. Here you go, officer. So now we can't fast forward because this is new dialogue because we gave him the wrong drink. Huh. I don't know if coffee is like tea to you by now, but it still looks like coffee to me. I'm so sorry. It must have slipped my mind somehow. How did that even happen? Am I not the only customer here? You sure you're alright? No. I'm emotionally devastated, my guy. I think so. Let me replace the drink for you. Ah, forget it. Just make it up to me next time. Yes, I promise. I promise I will fuck it up even harder for you. Now we can keep going. Blah, 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 blah. I forgot about the fucking sunglasses and the ear pods when he first showed up. By Zeus, what a disaster! Yeah, so let's at least see how badly this goes. One matcha for me. I mean, I would feel really bad giving him coffee because of how much it hurts his tum-tum. Let's just give him regular tea instead of matcha like he asked for. Oh, so this is probably part of the hint to give him... Because it was talking about the caffeination thing like I had mentioned before. That's probably one of the things you're supposed to keep in mind. Serve it! Here you go, I hope you like it. Thanks! How is it? Is this really what you suggested earlier? Because I really don't think it is. You would be right, my boy. Oh, you're right. I changed my mind halfway somehow. That's weird. I agree. I'm really sorry. Yeah, okay, maybe next time. He's showing us about the social media thing. I know where you are. You're right fucking in front of me. And this is the part where Riona shows up and scares the shit out of him just by existing. Zoom. Blue pea latte with art, please. Aww. I don't wanna. I wanna be a good barista. Ah. Chat, this hurts. I may just be a barista, but I don't give wrong order. Ah. 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 Here you go, enjoy.
This is clearly not what I ordered, though.
Oh no, I must have made a mistake. Let me replace it for you.
No, no need. Just take it away, please. Thank you.
I'm truly sorry. Ah. Excuse me while I go fucking die. If you need me, I'll be over here. Fast forwarding the text. There's nothing we ain't seen before. The numbers. Hi, Des. I'm glad you fixed whatever you were trying to. Oh, I forgot about this part. I accidentally unclicked from the fast forward button, so now we get. Oh dear. Oh, I'm glad whatever you're doing got fixed. I'm over here breaking my own heart. Because we did everything right the first time around, and we got everybody's, like, perfect endings. Hooray! Now it seems like we have to play through and get bad endings. I don't want to do that. This hurts my heart. I just want to be a good barista. I don't want to make my customers upset. I want to give them what they want. Georgie leaves his lighter behind, so next time he comes in, we just won't give it to him. Can you imagine how fucking pissed, like, someone like Myrtle is gonna be when I give her the wrong drink just to get a bad ending? She's gonna be like, what the fuck is this? This isn't what I ordered. And I'm just gonna be like, that's gonna suck. Hello? Oh, you again. Hi, buddy. What are you wondering, Nova? I'm wondering how to nurse my wounded barista heart and pride. There's nothing I can do about it. Good, I don't want you to go. I like you. You're a good kid. I give feedbacks. Hair looks so floofy. Not even the cheerful music is brightening my spirits. Wondering if giving them the wrong drinks is not what the game wants. I mean, that could be the case, but it also seems like the fastest way to get a bad ending is to just not give the people what they want. And things. I feel like that is also part of it. Because, that is what some of the achievements said. Like, forget to give this to whoever. Yeah, because one of the achievements is forget to give items to the intended recipients, forget to give Georgie his lighter back. There's also one achievement that says not so hot business, complete the story mode with the least amount of points possible. So I wonder if that's like, give this fidget spinner to Riona, and so the business card, maybe she doesn't take it seriously, and then they never start the podcast. Oh, that could be it. And if we give her the fidget spinner, then Gala doesn't get the fidget spinner, and he has his beef with children. I feel like it's probably a bit of a combination of both. Where, like, we don't get points for, like... Yeah, but if we get points for at least giving them, you know, the right drink, but don't follow the correct circumstances, then we miss out on that achievement. Which probably, you know, is its own ending. If I had to guess. Because it's basically like, you fucked everything up so bad, everybody hates you now. Not even Freya's gonna come back to see you in the end of the day. Your cafe's gonna be empty and you're never gonna get born. Because you couldn't help Silver or Amanda or anybody. Oh. That's also why whenever I, you know, do go through this for this quote-unquote bad ending. Yeah, because it's not even just like, if we just fuck everything up for everybody, like, maybe Bailey's and Lua don't get married. Like, maybe Hyde decides to stay in LA. Maybe he doesn't become a photographer. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Because, like, the way we played it all out, and even just based on the achievement names, we got the best endings for, like, a lot of things. Like, one of them is complete Georgie, Lucas, and Riona's best story arc simultaneously. Complete Lucas and Riona's best story arcs. Ensure everyone gets the right drink. Complete Hyde's good story arc. Complete Lou and Bailey's good story arc. Complete Amanda's good story arc. Give Lucas all the correct drinks. Give Gala the fidget spinner. Give Lucas his contact info. You know, just things like that. it's also like Undertale in that kind of way, in that most of the characters don't necessarily know that we're doing this. Like right now, they just think we're being shit for no reason. Well, we've at least started this day out, so let's, you know what? He wanted matcha yesterday. Let's give him matcha today. Because this is when he tells us that he really likes sweet shit. Enjoy. Metal part earlier I was going over. The meta part I was going over, this is gonna get real meta. It's like maybe in Deltarune where the barista is one person but is being controlled by the player. That could also be it. Instead of a soul in our chest, are we just like a sentient espresso machine? Hey, I don't think this is what I ordered. Like, at all. But it's what you ordered yesterday, I remember that much. What are you playing at? I'm not playing anything, but... I suspect someone else is. I'm just gonna... I think you were more on the money than you initially suspected, Nova. I mean, like, the way the barista specifically, like, looked off to the side, like... I see what you're doing. Game theory, is the barista actually sentient? I mean, I'd watch your game theories way more than I'd watch fucking MatPat. Huh? What does that even mean? It means hold me, Lucas, I'm scared. Are you okay, pal? I think so. You sure? Maybe you should call it a day or something. There's only me here anyway. Hello there. Oh no! Oh no! What a... Like, for example, if we don't give these two the right stuff, maybe they won't make up. They won't be cafe lesbians anymore. Excuse me while I just, I'm gonna go stand out in the Seattle rain. I'm just gonna... Excuse me. I'm just gonna go out here. In the rain, nobody will see me cry. This isn't what she asked for. But we're giving it to her anyway. I'm in constant pain. I'm gonna stay this size because this is how I feel. This is about how big I feel right now. No. Same. Same, Nova. Fucking same. Here you go. I don't think this is it. Not even close. Oh, I'm really sorry.
On second thought, I think I'll pass for now.
Wow, we did so bad. Aqua doesn't even want to order anymore.
If that's okay with you, Barista.
Of course. Not feeling up for a warm drink tonight.
No, it's just... I might have to leave soon anyway.
Work's piling up. And now we can keep going. Lucas is interjecting. They're still fighting. Aqua's gonna leave. Myrtle's gonna try to order something else and be like, get it right this time. And I'm not. Oh shit. Thanks, Nova. I could really use a comfy outfit right now. Thanks. I appreciate that. Anyway, so... trash contract. I know, I get it, but... it's just, I keep thinking, you know, what if this is how all contracts are? What if this is the best I could get? It's not, though. But what if? Will you still help me, Myrtle, or not? Is that what's really what's important here, right now? Come on, Aqua. I know you're not this dense. You don't trust me?
I trust you. But you don't even try to see this from my point of view.
Because I think we're talking about two completely unrelated matters.
That's what I mean. I may not explain what I want to say well, but it's not unrelated. Just... I think I better leave now. I have a presentation to prepare for tomorrow anyway.
Okay. Are you going to be alright?
I think so.
Safe trip.
Yeah. Bye then.
Come again soon. Is it just me, or this feels like a deja vu? Just me? Okay. Oh, I guess we didn't have to skip through. You alright? Yeah. Hey. I'm still a bit curious about the drink earlier. Could you remake that one for me? I just remember it's from Yemen. The spiced milk tea? Yep. Spiced milk tea with a bit of cinnamon. You said spiced milk tea with ginger, right? Accidentally made Gallus drink. Here you go. Thanks. How is it? I still don't think this is it. It's not? Nope. Forget it. Just not my day. Fucking new. Okay. She's that worried. Why don't you just say something like, of course I'll help, but only if the terms aren't so crappy. That should do it, right? Unless you didn't, she's not convinced, then I don't know. I thought if I tell her that and she decides to go ahead with it anyway, I know for a fact I won't be able to refuse her at that point. Oh, I see. Besides, we already agreed from the start to only work on the game when we have time, so basically you're not sure if you want to commit. What the heck are you talking about? Or maybe not. Maybe you just can't? Sorry, my mouth runs faster than my mind sometimes. Anyone ever tell you you're nosy? Hi, Zoe. Alright, at this rate I'm gonna need to find a tortilla blanket and wrap you up in a barista burrito. Joke's on you, I do have one of those. A friend of mine got it for me for Christmas. How am I doing? Well, I was doing significantly better like 20 minutes ago. Because we got everybody's like best endings. You know, everybody was all happy. There wasn't any problems. But then the game's like, oh, there's still a lot more story you can do. Ooh, achievements you can get. Other story aspects to find out. So I've decided that in order to do that, we're gonna go through and do like a bad run. Or we're just gonna completely fuck everything up. Give everybody the wrong drink. Don't give people their stuff when I'm supposed to. Or if I do, give them the wrong stuff and fuck up other people's stories. Basically, this run is going against everything I believe in as being a barista. You know, giving my people the right drinks and everything. Make sure they're doing better. You know, being a good person. This run is the antithesis of that. So basically, we're just fast-forwarding through all the dialogue, making wrong drinks, fast-forwarding some more, reading what new dialogue comes up, and yeah, seeing just how badly we can fuck everybody over. We've already upset Riona by not giving her what she wanted. We gave Myrtle the wrong thing twice. We fucked up so badly, Aqua was just like,
I think I'm just gonna go.
And it's a shit show, man. Goddamn shit show. Nova redeemed my comfy outfit so I can at least be comfy while I just completely fuck everything up. You say that like it's all your fault, Nova. You're not the one in control here. Neither is the in-game barista, and they know it. Did anyone ever tell you you're nosy? All the time! Seems like you got yourself a weirder version of Freya here, barista. I mean, it's good to see that somebody else remembers her. If you put it that way. Hey, I heard that. Who's Freya? Oh god, how would Lucas and Freya get along? I'm leaving. Alright. Bye. Okay, so here's where he gives us the fidget spinner. Me, like you, the barista slash player character, holding on to two leashes. On one leash it's Freya and the other's... I can see it perfectly in my mind's eye. You know what? Fuck, hang on. Hang on, this is gonna be fantastic. Ah! I'm gonna accidentally knock my microphone on the fucking floor, that's... Apparently my inability to do things correctly is transferring into the real world as well. Now, just to be clear, Nova, are we talking the one where it's the real picture with, like, the person in, like, the airport where one kid's lying on the floor and the other one is, like, walking in the opposite direction? Or the one where it's, the stoic-ass person and then two gremlins on the leashes? This is an important question. Also, I did see that you sent me the link, the Spotify link to the to Epic Musical. I do appreciate Oh, great. Well, I know what I'm doing after this. Because I pulled up both of the formats. So let me drop that. Don't mind me. I am just so all over the place. And by all over the place, I mean I'm very specifically in like this one spot. Save. And, okay, cool. I know what I'm doing later. Oh, a stretch and a hydrate too. Okay, hang on. Ow, 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 ow. Ugh. I'm okay. I'm like 5 inches taller now. There was so much shrimp. There was so much shrimp you could have suspected it of frying rice. What a day. You're so right, Barista. 5'2" IRL, you know, 5 inches taller, you're not taller than me. Well, the good news is, I don't know what I would do with myself if I was actually that tall. I would simply pass away. Quit. Mr. Barista hears my wails of endless despair from the other room and is asking if I need extra snuggles tonight. To which I will never say no, quite frankly. There isn't too much difference between 5'2" and 5'5". No, it kept bouncing between the two and everything like, between for like 5 years. Body finally decided it wanted to settle on 5'5". I mean, as long as it eventually settled, that's good, I think. Yeah, at this point, I'm just literally sitting here on the fucking... Nah, you know what? Hang on. You know what? Fuck it. It would help if I actually selected the right things. Contemplating life? Yeah. Fuck it, it's an art stream now. Fuck it, we ball. Not really. But I want to get this out of my system while I'm still remembering it. We do just be chatting though. You know, I'm quite glad that it's not showing off all of my my subfolders, cause holy shit. Stream stuff. Oops. Oh. Oh, you have an idea? Okay, so first, we don't accidentally hit the wrong fucking button. It's been turned into an art stream. We do be artin' though. You save that for tomorrow? Okay. You know what, we'll put Freya on this side, and then we will put Lucas on the other side. We'll make him face the other way, so they're like looking at each other. How's this? How's this, Nova? What do we think so far? Are we winning, chat? We are not winning because YouTube's doing the thing again. Are you still there? Yes. Yes, I am. Shush. We are winning? Okay, cool. So I'm just now realizing I don't necessarily have my own headshot per se. Mostly I just have like full body poses. What I was gonna do for that one was I was just gonna go and find like a thing of Silver's face. Like that's all I was gonna do. Now, you know what? This is a good one. We'll use this one. Look, it fits practically perfectly. The hands are in the right spot and everything. Look at this. It's fucking phenomenal. We've done it, chat. We've cooked. We've cooked successfully. Lord. Let's save that. Oh god. And then the other one, we so cooked. You were the one who mostly cooked, quite frankly. Okay, then we pull up this one. This was the other one I was talking about. I feel like Amanda would be the one over here that's like off on adventure. Silver's over here just passed out because he's too busy he's still trying to get some. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Yeah, exactly. We'll do. Ah, shit. Wrong one. Be gone. Got transparent ones. What are you doing? Insert. What are you doing? More like, what am I doing? Oh, you know what? I can actually... Aha, here we go. There we go. There's that. There's Amanda. This is what my life has become now. I can't even call it Photoshop because this isn't Photoshop. Nor would I want it to be. This, yep. Okay, I'm here for it. Now the hard part. We gotta find frickin'... Let me... Let's save this one for the moment. Try to find one of him bottom emojiing. That works best for the floor. I will see what I can find. It might be hard to find one and, like, isolate it, if that makes sense. But I will do my best. Because that's what this stream has turned into. We got the best ending, and now we're doing this. We're doing this. I'm not complaining, per se. I feel like I need to make that clear. I am not complaining. I'm having a fucking blast. Get dunked on, light nerd. I'm fucking bawling. Not coming up with much, but you know what? I will make this work. Let's see. You know what? I feel like Silver's appearance just as themselves is just plenty good. If anything, it'll be funnier if it's just, you know, Silver being all like, I'm just happy to be included. Okay, let's... Oh, it helps if I actually click the right fucking folder. Yeah, this one. Just something like this. And we will do the magic of editing. Okay. Now, cut that out. Then, paste. Whoops. Wrong way. Fuck! Get back here. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. There we go. We've done it. We did it, Reddit. Okay, now we gotta get this back to size. Okay. Now, you know what? I'm sure there'll be plenty of other chances for that at some point. If we do, in fact, keep doing this, you know, as we do. But for now, I think... Well, okay then. But yeah, I think for now this works. I think this works pretty darn well. What do we think? There we go. Alright. We did it, chat. We did it, Reddit. On that note... excuse you, I did save that. We won. We absolutely won. I see this as an absolute victory. That was a very good way to pull it back after the absolute madness and destruction that was literally everything else the last like half hour of this stream has been. I, for one, have had a fantastic time. There we go. Those are on their way to you, my friend. On that note, it's been like 3 hours. We've had a roller coaster of emotions. And I think it's time to reel it in. No, this is what I wanted. Here we go. Hello! Barista jump scare again! Yeah, the timer on the outfit is broken. I have not figured out how to make that work right. I don't care. I figure it's something I can, like, keep an eye on if I actually, you know, care that much. Which, frankly, I kind of don't. I mean, it would be more of a pressing issue if, like, there were a bunch of people coming in and trying to redeem all of the outfits all at once, or whatever. Thankfully, that's not the case. But if it ever does come to that, I will have to fix it. Because, frankly, I can just change it right here in Venion as it is. 1, 2, 3. Boop! Ta-da! Okay. Well, like I said, that was a fucking trip and a half. Let's see if there's anybody we can go hang out with now. Go hang out and, you know, repair my broken heart. I don't know why I said it like that, because, doing that art definitely made me feel better. What do you mean short stream? We've been at it for 3 hours, Desk. I mean, I'm not complaining, I'm just making a statement. And now I've got the yawns again. Again, don't know why I'm up on my tippy toes, but there we go. If I wanted to be up on my tippy toes, I would wear heels. And I'm not wearing heels, I'm wearing flats. See? Flat. Like just the tiniest bit of lift. That's all you get. I ain't giving these away for free. I know what I've got. Jump scare. Ooh. Day I wear heels was the day I wind up in the hospital. Yeah, basically. I've fully given up on wearing heels. Like, there's a reason even my day off picture pose thing that I made that I'm wearing socks. I know what I've got. I've got a veritable fucking gold mine. I got them feets. Before I had ankle issues, I was always wary of heels because I know I have the balance of a newborn baby giraffe, and I definitely do now. Now I definitely do. You and me both. Between the arthritis and the hardware, it just does not happen. Like, you can ask Mr. Barista. I wore flats all damn day for our wedding, and my feet were still killing me by the end of it. Just because I was up so much. Like, I was going all around. I was like, going over here, going over there, going to say hi to you, going to say hi to you. Just, hello? Hi, it's me, Barista. Ah. Also, you got a nice look at my fangies. Ah. Okay, now I'm getting weird. It's time to raid. Fuck. The problem with streaming at this hour, I just simply do not know a lot of people who are, you know, doing stuff at this hour of the evening. Does anybody have any suggestions? Yeah, look at them chompers. I got them heckin' Dobon chomperos. Excuse me. Ah. All the better to take a nice chomp out of you. Ah. Don't forget, I am half vampire. Anyway. Shit. Well, sitting here complaining about not knowing who to raid out to is not going to get us raiding out any faster. Well, I know our friend Penny is still doing her subathon. It looks like she's playing Repo tonight. I'm more dragon than human at the time. I don't know what the scales are gonna do. Oh, I guess it's a good thing I wasn't planning on doing a heckin' chomp on you anyway. I mean, I'm not like hiding that I'm a freaking like vegan vampire or whatever, but like I don't just go around biting fucking anybody. That's rude. Rude. Yeah, we'll go raid out to our friend Penny. I know people do the fucking been doing repo a lot lately. I've never actually seen it, so let's go check it out. Where to go order is here. Latte. Cafe Ray. But yeah, so we will in fact be back tomorrow. Not with more of this, because Lord knows I do not want that right now. Maybe on another night. But in fact, we've got something special cooking. We are absolutely cooking, chat. And I hope that you will come join us to see what we are doing tomorrow. I'm sure it will be plenty of fun. Oh, evil hype. Yes, evil hype. But yeah, until then, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Get some rest. Eat some food. Drink some water. Take care. Bye!